What's going on, guys? This is Carlos, your host of the Just Fans podcast. I'm joined, of course, by my co-host, Rios. Let them know what's up, Rios.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope everyone had a good Monday. I did not, but hopefully everyone else did.
Bro, your energy just went all the way down.
Been a long day.
Everybody had a great Monday, y'all. We're doing great. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm kidding. Hey, but guess what? Today we are joined by two wonderful how do you call it, guests. One of them has actually guest host our show whenever I can't be there, whenever Poppy can't be here, just like today. Our other guy's gone. Of course, he's always makes up an excuse of why he's not here today.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's on waivers.
He's on waivers. Yeah, he's on waivers. We're trying these two guys out. Let's see if they become permanent hosts. All right. Our first guy we have here. We've been on the show. Such a great dude. He's very opinionated. He's going to drop a bunch of F-bombs. You know him as Nick Bodkins. What's up, Nick?
What up, y'all? First, let's break the fourth wall real quick. I wasn't even y'all's first choice, which is obviously I said, hey, I'm the third choice. I mean, this is pitiful. I welcomed you guys open arms onto my show, all three of you. I thought we had a good time. We were passing stories around, slopping it around, and then you guys just ghost me like I was a one-hit wonder here. Ghosted like I was the one swipe right on Tinder. Never heard from you again. And then your desperation call, you need the Bodkins bump. Well, here I am to deliver for you, boys.
Yeah, we sent you the "Hey, big head, you up?" text.
Hey, big head, you up? Yep.
I am up and ready, boys.
You know what? Hey, being third string is better than you're still in the game right now. At least you're not a fourth string. Speaking of fourth string, we got this guy from Tennessee. He's actually guest hosted our show before. You know him as Mr.1st Down. Let him know what's up, Sam. What's going on, bud?
Why do you constantly hurt me when I show you nothing but love? I don't understand.
Hey, you have to be called Slump Buster. I called you Slump Buster.
And that's all the time we have for Sam.
Let's talk about our feelings.
Let's
Let's get into it.
Intervention.
How we doing, boys?
Oh, we're good. It's
excellent.
You know what? I've been feeling pretty good today. You know, what about you guys? You guys been good? Rios, how you feeling, bud?
I'm ready for the next holiday.
You had a terrible Monday.
You're always tired. You're always tired. What are you, 40?
I work 6 days a week.
What are you, 40?
I am, actually.
Oh, yeah, you are. Look at you, old man. AARP called.
Oh, no. Goodness.
Anyway, Bodkins, how you doing, bud?
I'm good, man. It's funny that we got the Texans and the Titans, and then obviously my lowly Packers for new fans out here who follow you guys and first time come on your guys' show. It's going to be a race on whose team might be worse, and it very well could be my fucking team. I told you 5 seconds in, dropping an F-bomb. Thanks for giving that clarification.
So my virgin ears.
Yes, Neil. No.
So it'll be a fun, interesting here. But yeah, everything's good. Ready to rock and roll with y'all.
You know what's crazy is that I'm always like the guy, and Rios can back me up on this. I'm usually like kind of a pessimist sometimes with my team, but you know, today they picked up Schultz from Dallas, like they picked up Singletary from from Buffalo. But to be honest with you, now I know Schultz was a good one. I really like the Schultz pickup. Now Singletary though, man, I like the fact because he's going to be right behind Boone, I think, or it's going to be either way. But dude, it can't be any worse than the Rex Burkhead thing behind Dameon Pierce. Like he's got backup now. Like Dameon can be in the back for like, you know what? I'm going to sit out the first quarter. I'm just going to chill. You guys can handle it from here. Like that's what I was worried about, that they were overusing Dameon Pierce this whole season, and I just felt like his career was going to be done in like 2 years because
Arian Foster type situation, right? Like Arian Foster had like this great window and then just fucking disappeared.
Yeah, exactly. When they used to have Ben Tate right behind him before he went over to Cleveland, like that to me was like the best dual quarterback threat running back threat that they had for a good while. And you know, once Ben Tate went, you know, you got Arian Foster that signed a deal, and then like the injuries started piling up. Some people said it happened because he went vegan, but honestly, it is. You need that protein, right? And so, you know, he ended up, you know, he still did pretty decent for us, but those injuries kept piling up, and that's wear and tear on that running back. You had like, I think after Ben Tate left, which he didn't become really much outside of the Texans. I think it was Justin Forsett that was right behind him, and then he ended up going to, I think, Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. And
that's correct.
Pretty good in Baltimore, or decent at least. But it felt like that was going to happen again with Damian. Like it was, they were kind of just wear and tear. He didn't even complete the season, because he had the high ankle sprain at the end. And the way that Dameon Pierce plays, he's like power through running back. So that's adding mileage to him. But now that they've added, some backup running backs for him to help him out, I feel a lot more confident. I actually like that move. So big ups to Nick Caserio over there for that. Appreciate you.
The man's been cooking.
Yeah, let him cook.
Hey, since they got the religious freak Jack Easterby out of there, they've been making moves. So Caserio went down to the devil, I guess, and made some moves with the devil.
Was he looking to make a deal? He was in a bind. You could say.
It's a deal. I'm gonna make you a deal you can't refuse. Like that's exactly what Nick Caserio went.
Are you guys hoping the Panthers just screw the pooch and draft Richardson and Bryce Young?
Yes,
bro.
I'm definitely hoping for that. I would
get Will Levis out of nowhere.
If that happens, at what point do you just go, Frank Reich? What the fuck are you doing? Like seriously, it's just so bad.
I'm thinking they go for CJ though. It seems like they're really into CJ though. So
I think it's got to be.
It's got to be CJ. I don't think they're into Bryce. I'll take Bryce. I'm a Bryce guy. I'm a big Bryce Young.
That's good because you're going to get him.
Yeah, that's what you guys wanted to begin with, right? Like I remember the last time I talked to you guys said you were all in on Bryce Young. Still in. Yeah, got the jersey already printed.
Yeah, right. He's got the fake jerseys, the ones with like the Nike logos backwards and stuff like that. Like, Young, baby, the name is misspelled.
It's Young, Yong.
It's Jung, the E on the end of it. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be. I really do think we're gonna get Bryce. I just don't see anything right now. And even if we didn't, let's just say the Panthers somehow go for Bryce, we get CJ. Like, to me, I don't see that as like how do you call it, like a consolation prize. And I've said that millions of times. Like, I don't see him as a consolation prize. I'm like, you know what, 1A or 1B. I'd be okay with either or, honestly. But obviously, I want Bryce first. Just because
they're the two top guys out of this whole draft. So that is, you're fine with either one of those. Mm-hmm. Even though I would argue that 2024 has a better quarterback class, but not everybody. No, we don't all have the luxury to get down to the levels and get the guy we want. Right. And
you guys might though, Mr. First Down next year.
Yeah, no. Hey, race you there, boy. Let's do it.
Did you get there first, Green Bay or Tennessee?
Hey, no, in our dumbasses, we'll draft a quarterback, in the first round this year or next year. So who knows?
Hey, so let me ask you, Bodkins, what are your expectations of Jordan Love? What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. I pray, that he does what Aaron did, and this just goes great. Like, Aaron won a Super Bowl his third year starting. So if that happens. Awesome. I don't really know. We haven't seen a lot of him. We saw him in one full game and bits and pieces. He looked improved in the little mixed game he played in Philly. Outside of that, I don't know shit about him. Because do I think Aaron Rodgers is better than him right now? 1,001%. 1,001%. Do I think we should trade Aaron Rodgers? Absolutely fucking not. I don't, you know what I mean? Do I understand? A little, maybe not really. I didn't understand why we drafted, Love to begin with 3 years ago. That was a dumb fucking move. And here we are having to repay that. It's just a bad situation. My blood pressure is going to start boiling here soon. But, I don't really know what my expectations is on Jordan Love. I hope he does great. Just because I'm a fan of the Packers and you don't want him to be bad. And it's not his fault. This whole situation is nothing to do with Jordan Love. He didn't ask for this. He didn't say, hey, I want to go to the Packers. He just got drafted, and he's done a good job of keeping his mouth shut, never saying anything. You don't ever hear him say like, oh, I'm ready, I'm this and that. So I think he's done a good job. And shit, if you're sitting behind one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, you better be taking notes, which I hope he is. And according to Aaron, it looks like he said, hey, I think Jordan's going to be great. And I hope the best for him. So we'll see what happens. I hate this narrative that Aaron was worse to Jordan than Brett was to Aaron. I don't think that's at all true.
Hey, it could be worse. Could be like the Ryan Tannehill. It's not my job. Remember that?
Well, I mean,
hey, let's be careful there, Glass House. Okay, all right, let's be careful.
To Ryan, to Tannehill's defense, he's like, hell, I can't even play quarterback. I'm supposed to teach this guy how to play quarterback.
I think in Ryan Tannehill's defense, he had 1.2 seconds to throw the ball before he was annihilated.
So you have to run a lot and use those legs.
You dickwads. I hate you.
No, you don't.
You're right. I hate that I love you so much.
Why can't I quit you?
I just can't quit you. Not like this.
Coming back and hosting.
Yeah.
He gets all giddy out when he you don't want to know what's on those boas, boys, after he gets
Where the boas go?
It was very itchy. I took it off.
Hey, very itchy and sticky.
Typical Thursday, typical Monday night for Mr.1st Down. Just
hey, anytime you guys ask him, that's what happens. That's those boas get a little sticky every time you ask them to come on the show.
Picking off the feathers, But anyway, I mean, I assume I'm next on this roller coaster of hell.
Oh, yeah.
So like they right now they are playing the nickel and dime game. I am in cap hell. I am in absolute cap hell. I do not recommend it for anybody thinking that. Well, I mean, look at the Rams right now. The Rams were worse off than I am. They gambled, they got their Super Bowl, and now they're going to disappear for 5 years into the pit of hell. So they're there. We are almost there, but luckily we were able to dig out some room when we had to let go Taylor Lewan. I love you, bro. Come back. Zach Cunningham, Bud Dupree, and that should have saved us $48 million, but you were in so much cap trouble that only saved you 27. So now you are nickel and diming, putting most of the contracts onto the next year and trying to survive. Now, I don't hate everybody they've signed or whatnot, but I just want Titans fans to realize that so far, not looking great, but I think I said it on this show before as well, is that I would gladly sacrifice my 23 for a better 24 and 25. I have no qualms about that. I sat through way worse seasons, and I think Vrabel can make you at least mediocre and not absolutely awful. That's what
what you said on our show that just kind of caught us off guard, and I love the fact that you said it here. It was like, yeah, I see the Titans shopping for Derrick Henry. I was like, no way, you're insane.
Oh yeah,
and I didn't really say you're insane, but I was like, no way, I don't see that happening.
I got a lot of heat. Yeah.
Yeah, and suddenly he's right. Like the Titans are shopping Derrick Henry out. Like,
here's the thing: is that you can shop all day long, but nobody's buying. Like these running backs that are asking for trades. Hey, I said this yesterday. Getting a running back in the NFL is as easy as wiping your ass. That's how easy it is.
Get him in the 6th round. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's that easy. Like, I mean, Vikings. Oh, we were ready to trade Dalvin Cook. The phone's not going to ring. Titans, we're ready to trade Derrick Henry. Their phone's not ringing. Austin Eckler, you can go seek a trade. No, but the phone's not ringing for these running backs. Running backs dime a dozen. It's like meeting a guy named Nick. That's how easy it is. Meeting a guy named John. Like, we'll find one. To your point, too. What if I was shopping? I said, hey, I've got a 29-year-old running back that's run thousands and thousands of yards. You want in on this? Oh, by the way, it's Derrick Henry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if he didn't have the name, and you would just see a 29-year-old running back that's run thousands and thousands of yards and probably has a lot of wear and tear on his legs. So people have to kind of wake up to that fact. There's a business side to this game, and I hate saying it because it's so cliche. Yeah. But there is. And the fact is that Vrabel's got his work cut out for him, and so does the new GM.
and they've got to figure out what they're going to do. And right now it is nickel and diming their way, trying to find players to fill up the holes that are left behind. And that's just where we are.
We're the same way, though. The Packers are the same way. We're getting a lot of Aaron Rodgers mess is obviously the headlines, right? But like,
sure,
we're not signing anybody. We're not going out and getting guys. Guys are leaving. We've seen more people leave than come in. That's just because we're in cap hell too. It's just like, well, this is it. This is the same team. We're going to run out the same team that we ran out 8-9 minus a bunch of guys, and maybe even change out where it looks like we're changing out the quarterback. So you're pretty much like you said, Sam, is like we're punting on this season, I feel like. And shit, who knows what happens in 2024.
Right, but I mean, I don't think there's much of another choice. You know what I mean? Just look, you're going to have to pay the piper. That's just how it is. Pay the piper now, get it over with, get better after that. That's how I see it.
The only saving grace I would say for both our teams, really all three of our teams, is that the divisions are weak. Like your guys' division might be the worst in all of football. Yep. Jacksonville is the number one team. And then who the hell's after that? And the AFC South is NFC South is awful. AFC South is off. Our division's not very good either. The Bears, the Lions right now. I mean, here we are March 20th, and you can say the Lions are the best fucking team in the division. Are you fucking when could you ever say that? The answer is never.
Wow. What a time to be alive.
I wonder if that Vikings head coach, like, if I could just get him drunk and he just tell me the truth, like, are you really happy with Kirk Cousins? Like,
no,
tell me
the answer is no.
Yeah, he can't be. He can't be. He can't be.
Especially after 1 o'clock. He's not.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yes.
No, but I mean, you watch those, any of us who have watched football probably our entire lives, right? And you watch his shitty ass passes get caught by Justin Jefferson, and it's like a duck. It's not a clean spiral or anything like that. And these guys catch these horrible passed balls, and everybody's like, oh, Kirk Cousins just slinging it around the yard. No, he's not. He's waffling it around the yard. He's freaking running around getting dust out of a rug.
To that, I say this, though. Who else are you going to go get? Like, there's not anybody.
You're right.
You're right. There's this category of they got people are bitching about the Danny Dimes contract. Who else are you going to go get? They're all the same. Jimmy G, Danny Dimes, Kirk Cousins,
managers.
I mean, Derek Carr they're all about the same. It's like watch the Dollar General. It's all the same fucking Dollar General. There's different locations.
Right.
Did y'all see that? I think I saw this. I don't know if it's true or not. It was like when Daniel when Jones didn't Baker Mayfield say something about it? It had something to say about when Jones got either drafted or got when he got drafted by the Giants. Didn't he say something, Baker Mayfield? Am I wrong here?
Probably. Baker talks a lot.
He said something about he doesn't understand why these guys get or something like that. And I think he talked down a little bit on him, and then you realize, wow, the one that got the extension was Daniel Jones and not Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, because nobody could put up with your shit ass attitude. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. But no, you're absolutely right, Bodkins, because Derek Carr is not worth $100 million. He's getting paid $100 million because the QB market's so bad. Geno Smith isn't worth $105 million. He's getting paid $100. Geno Smith is getting paid $105 million. Everybody pay attention. That
you're worth crazy. What somebody's going to pay you is what I always say. But at the same time, who else are they going to go get? It's the same. Right. They're all the same. They're all the same. Like there's the class of maybe 10 guys, and those are the quarterbacks, the elite quarterbacks, and their teams are there. Everybody else is trying to get there, and they just keep recycling these shitty ass quarterbacks.
Right, and I cannot believe the Giants took Daniel Jones. Blows my mind. Some people overthink it. That's where people go wrong. They forget you've got to win. That's really big talk from you, Baker. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's right. That's why you got kicked off the Browns and the Rams, because you
for who, Bodkins? Who replaced Mayfield?
Brissett.
In the Rams?
Yeah, no,
Massage Watson. Sorry.
Is he actually? He's like, yeah, Massage Watson. Yeah.
Wait, do the Bodkins impersonation again?
Massage Watson. I'm horrible. I'm sorry. I'm going to bed.
There you go. Now we can have Mr. First Down try to Try to do the Bodkins impersonation every
Massage
time.
Watson.
Hey, when you guys can't get me, just bring him on. You can have the C-rated version of
C-rated.
What did you call him, Rio?
Wow.
What'd you call him, Rio? A slump what?
Oh, a slump buster.
My self-confidence is lowering by the seconds.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, exactly. In ours, like I said, I haven't been optimistic about our team in a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's been God knows it's been a while since we've been optimistic for anything. But these moves that they're doing, ever since Jack left, like Bodkin said, ever since Jack left,
A breath of fresh air.
it's been like the Texans have like a brand new awakening. Just like everything is going well right now. It's now. Do I expect the Texans to like be contenders or anything next year? No, I don't. I think this team can easily win. Not easily, but because we do have an easier schedule. But I think this team can win about 7 games this year. They can be better than they were last year. This past season, excuse me. Especially with an upgrade. Like we've upgraded our line. We just got who was it? Mason, right? Shaq Mason from
Tampa.
From the Bucs. Yeah, and so he's pretty good. He's probably going to be due up for an extension after this season. I'm okay with that.
Hey,
we just extended Laramie Tunsil. I thought that was necessary because who are you? Just like a quarterback, who are you going to get that in that position? Like you kind of have to, as a team, you're like, no, we got to keep Laramie. And so
a top 2 position in the league, like.
I grabbed a guy that's mostly unproven.
But like at that point, it's like, dude, like the only negative thing that people talk about here about Tunsil is that the false starts. Look, I'd much rather lose 15, 20, even 30 yards in false starts. But if that guy can protect my quarterback, so be it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so be it. Yeah, I'll take those 30 yards. Hell, I'll take 50. I don't care. But just make sure that my quarterback doesn't get hit on your side, and we are good.
Good set of lungs on him too, Laramie Tunsil. You know what I mean?
Yeah. With the gas mask.
Hey, anybody can smoke like that. Hey, that's not on my team.
Okay, over there.
They conditioned.
Yeah, you got Darth Vader over there.
Yeah.
He's built for this shit.
He's built for this shit.
And so, like they upgraded the line. All I think that one of our biggest concerns was that line, and they've done a pretty good job at fixing that. The biggest concern now is at center. I'm not going to lie to you. I want them to pick up. I think it's Kelly from the Colts. Like to me, that would be a good pickup right there. And hopefully we'll see. We got Ward also right from San Francisco. Like we're making moves here and there, and I'm liking these moves now. I'm liking these moves. I feel some optimism, something I haven't felt. It's almost like, I don't know if y'all ever seen that episode of The Simpsons. I'm going to go like where they're like, you can hold your head up now. Like, what? And then they try and their neck cracks because they haven't been able to lift their head up in pride in a long time. That's how I feel right now.
I said this yesterday on the Dan Harris show, free agency. So I said the Texans to me, like, I think veterans and guys are wanting to come play for D'Amico Ryans. Like, I said, whatever it is, he is now. It's just like Vrabel almost is that culture setting, and guys are wanting to go there. I think if it succeeds well, you'll see a lot of even a couple mid-veterans start going there because they like D'Amico, they like what he's going to do, and that culture that they're going to start building there. I would be ecstatic if I'm a Texans fan for sure.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, like when I used to come
feeling
on,
is warm, like,
yeah. What is this good feeling? Yeah.
Oh, you're having a heart attack.
Oh, God. No, but they needed something because the last time Rios and I went during Fan Appreciation Day against the Jacksonville Jaguars, dude, that stadium was empty for Fan Appreciation Day. Right where Cal McNair was sitting, right by his box. Nothing but empty seats around him. So I know that he's in I gotta do something finally because he was losing fans left and right. Think about it this way. You know how the Packers now, I'm not comparing the fan base to it, but the Packers stadium is always packed.
Careful, Carlos. Careful.
Well, every time I went to the stadium, to the Texans stadium, to NRG stadium, it was always packed. I had never seen an empty seat on that stadium until this year. ever. Like I had never seen it because we're big fans of the Texans, but with the ownership, with all the stuff that was happening with Jack Easterby, like the people, like the fans aren't dumb. Like they knew what was going on, so they're like, I mean, what's the point of continuing to support a team that doesn't want to get better, like that just keeps their boys? They're making these ridiculous contracts. The only good thing that came out of the Jack Easterby and Bill O'Brien era was Laramie Tunsil, and that was it. Everything else was trash. Come on, we lost DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson and a half-eaten sandwich, like Rio says.
A half-eaten Subway sandwich.
Subway sandwich.
And that shit was homemade. That wasn't even no Subway sandwich, motherfuckers. That was a half-made, homemade sandwich. No mayonnaise or Miracle Whip or nothing. Just old ass, moldy ass cheese on it and shit.
That's what that was. And so nonetheless, now like people stopped showing up, and it was very apparent. And so now the owner, like, what did they do this year? Like he was trying to do like some more PR work, and he was like grilling burgers for fans out in training camp and all that. I'm like, whatever, but it was like, okay, now you understand that people want to come, but they don't because of what you are showing the fans. Now we are more marketable, because even that, like, no other player wanted to come here.
Well, I think you had to get rid of the black cloud of everything, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like you had the whole Deshaun Watson not play for a whole year. And then last year was then he gets traded. He still had this whole black cloud over everything. And now that cloud is now, moved and shifted over down to Tennessee. So,
it's to the east. It didn't shift downward. It shifted east.
Yeah.
Don't you know geology?
I said something like, I know my geology. I was like, what?
I wasn't taught by Mr. Teacher of the Year, Carlos in the second grade, so I didn't know shit.
He did Star Wars Day at his school, and he showed me all the cool stuff there or whatever. I'm like, hey, as long as Han shot first, we're cool, buddy. That's all I got to say. Just teach your young minds that, he shot first because that guy was going to kill him.
As he should.
That's the law of the streets and the law of the galaxy. You got to shoot first.
School of Hard Knocks.
School of Hard Knocks, y'all. School of Hard Knocks.
I honestly think, though, that this year, like, with the quarterbacks getting their money or whatnot, I kind of thought that, like, Tannehill would be like, hey, get me out of here. And we'd be like, all right, cool. But, I ain't cool. See you. No, Sammy. I think there are pretty good arguments for you keeping him, and I think there's good arguments for him to go. But what I don't like is there's this whole thing of, we are retooling. I'm like, guys, you cut most of the offensive line. What do you mean you're retooling?
You're trying to destroy him.
Right. You're and by the way, I'm team blow it up. So I say blow it up. Screw 2023. Blow it up. And like I think I told you guys, I was like the madman at Baptist Sports Park down here going, the end is nigh, ringing the bell. Blow it up, kill it, burn it all. But we'll see what they do. I don't want to lose Kevin Byard. I don't want to lose Jeffrey Simmons. Everybody else can go for all I care. That's kind of how I feel about it.
That works. I see that. Hey,
I'll
really
take
quick.
defense.
Yeah, really quick. Oh, yeah, by the way, who is the defensive player? Who is it, your safety, the one that said he's not taking a pay cut?
Yeah, Kevin Byard was there, and they asked him to take a pay cut, which was the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I just was sitting there like, he has earned every penny of that contract.
Yeah, he balled out, man.
Right. He's been balling out since we got him. And I was just thinking, like, that is such a rookie GM move from Rand Carthon.
Yeah. I hate when we get this notion, and it's different. Your mind, obviously, the older you get, the smarter you think too, right?
Right.
When I was younger, I was like, everybody should take a pay cut. Winning's the only thing that should ever matter. Look at everybody's like, look at Brady. Well, Brady was married to Giselle, who is one of the most billionaire women in the fucking world. So now we're like, we want these athletes to take a pay cut. Would you take a pay cut if your boss came to you and was like, hey, we want you've done really well for us here, but we need you to take a pay cut? And you're like, why would I do that when I could go make the same amount of money someplace
somewhere
else.
Yes.
Or even I can't take a pay cut.
Yes. Hey, you take the pay cut is what I would say.
Like, peace.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Right. So like, I think I'm for the most part of, hey, make the most amount of money you can. If you are, will say this, if you're a veteran, you made your money and then you want to ring chase, hey, I'm all about that as well. But while you're young, these guys only play in the league 10 years. At 40-something years old, after that, they're done. Their career is over. So make the most amount of money that you possibly can while you can.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
I agree.
Absolutely.
100% agree. It's a blemish and a silly thing to do, but they did it anyway.
Yeah. Hey, so we're at halftime right now. So whenever we're at halftime, we got Rios' beer of the week. Rios, you ready?
Oh,
yes.
All right, Rios is
drinking
beer of the week. Go ahead, Rios, enlighten us.
Alrighty, so a lot of big things going on in the city of Houston. The Cougars going to the Sweet 16. And all the big stuff the Texans are doing. They'll keep it a little local as well. So we got St. Arnold's H-Town Pils. So I'm not a big fan of Pilsners, but this one's pretty smooth. I kind of like it. My first time having it, I'm like, okay, it's smooth, refreshing, no aftertaste. I'm like, okay, I fucks with it. I give it 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. That was Rios' beer of the week. Trying to get that money, y'all. No,
do the graphic again.
That's me.
And that was Rios' beer of the week. I don't know. I like the logo.
It slaps. It slaps.
Does it really?
I gotta say. Yeah, I like it. I can bop to that.
You can bop to that?
Yeah, I can bop to it.
That's funny.
All right. Mute his mic.
All right, cut him off. He's had too much Dr. Pepper, y'all.
Wait, no one loves Hanson? No, there's no such thing as too much Dr. Pepper, especially the strawberries and cream, bro.
You know who would argue with that? Diabetes.
Yeah.
I'll lose my left foot. I ain't running anywhere. Like, doesn't bother me.
Diabetes has entered the chat. Yeah.
Diabetes.
That's going to be your next co-host, the Bettis.
Yeah.
Just his leg.
Yeah. Y'all want to see my foot?
No.
Prop it up here.
Oh man. Yeah. So I mean, other than that, wait, Sam, are you an MLB person or no? I can't remember.
Yes. Go Guardians, which is right. Terrible. You're a Guardians fan. It's a horrible name.
Man. That is, yeah.
Guardians?
Yeah, it's really bad.
All right, so really quick, let me ask you guys, what is y'all's take on, because there's been a lot of speculation around, especially with the injury to Edwin Garcia from the Mets. Our very own Altuve got injured too. He's out for we don't know yet either. What is y'all's thoughts on the WBC? Would you as a so a lot of obviously the players volunteer. What do you guys think? Do you think it's something that isn't as important, or do you think it should be, it should be something that to keep going, basically? Like, do y'all like it or no? Are y'all for it or no?
I say nay.
Nay? Okay.
I say nay. I think more important for the whole season as a whole. I think that is the most important thing, right? You got 180 something games, for God's sake. Let's just focus on that. Forget the other thing.
Okay, so like for you, it's the club is more important than going for like the volunteer tournament.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. Nick, what you think, bud?
I'm a yay. So here's the thing. I don't really care about it. So first of all, like I it's not like I'm like glued into it. But I think it is cool. It's a cool concept. It's just so much going on right now that it's hard for me to be like, let me tune into this World Baseball Classic with March Man. I think the timing is wrong. I would like to see it at the end of the season more than the beginning of the season. Now, just, I like that timing better, the fall timing a little bit better after the World Series. And if somebody got hurt, they get hurt. Now, you're saying that, they need to be focused on – they're playing baseball anyway, spring training. So might as well – you know what I mean? Might as well throw them in this. Now, Diaz got fucking hurt because they were doing a dumb celebration. He's not going to do that in spring training. We know shit happens. It happens. It happens in regular season when they do celebrations. As far as your boy Altuve, he got hurt. Guess what? He could have got hurt at spring training today, as well. So I'm kind of for it. I like the the camaraderie that you see between these countries and the players' pride that they put on. We see a lot of players we never heard of or even get a glimpse at this. There's 20-year-old Japanese pitcher who people are just raving about already. He's pitching tonight or tomorrow. So I'm kind of tonight, right? So I'm kind of
it's Mexico versus Japan right now.
Yeah, so he's pitching in that game tonight. So I'm kind of for it. I'm not like super glued into it, but I like the concept. They don't do it very often. It's like supposed to be once every 4 years. I know the last time we missed it is because of COVID. So here we are. I kind of like it. It's not a bad concept. Again, I would if they put it into the fall at the back of the season. Maybe then players are more willing to play. But they all play international seas and winter ball in different countries anyway. So I could see I wouldn't mind that. Or, keep it where it's at, where it's spring training. It's not that big a deal to me. So I'm kind of for it.
All right. Rios, what you think, bud?
Definitely for it. If you guys watch the games, man, they're electric. It's like watching a European soccer match. It's just the crowd's like super into it. Like any baseball game here in America doesn't compare to like this atmosphere in these other countries. It is a lot of fun to watch. I'm definitely a big proponent of it. And these guys they get to represent their countries. Like that's national pride is a huge thing, especially for a lot of these guys that grew up in the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Mexico, this and that. Like it's a big deal to wear their country's colors. So definitely.
Come on, Carlos. You and me, bud. Come on, Carlos.
I do. I'm just like LeBron James. I got to pull out in the third quarter. Can't play the fourth quarter. I got my own show to do. Bodkins and Buffoon about to kick off here in a couple minutes. So 8:30.
Am I a guest star on that?
Hey, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's if you please follow Bodkins on Twitter. This guy is great. Follow him at Bodkins_Nick. Great dude. Also, if you want to follow Mr.1st Down. Here's his Twitter account, Mr. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Wrong one.
All you do is hurt me.
First down.
You like it.
A little bit.
He likes it rough and nasty.
That's right.
All right, Nick. Thanks for joining us.
Leave the boas on.
Hey, appreciate it, boys. Next time you guys need a third stringer in, just bring me in from the bullpen again.
You're going to be a headliner next time.
Hey, I deserve to be a headliner. After you see the numbers, I'll give you the Bodkins bump. Be like, you guys need to get that boy back on. So
there you go.
Hey, we'll holler at y'all later. I appreciate it. It's been a pleasure, boys.
You too, man. Thanks. Appreciate it.
See you guys.
All right.
He's still there.
You got it?
This is awkward.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Boy, what a jerk.
We're not inviting him at all. Again.
Yeah, what a jerk. Wow.
Yeah, that guy was mean to you, Mr. First.
He was not a scholar or a gentleman at all.
Yeah, not a gentleman at all.
Man, I felt like a total jerk, too, because it's just like, I think the club should be more important. Everybody's like, they're representing their homes and everything. Now
I haven't even said anything.
Okay, go ahead, Carlos.
Maybe. How do you know I'm not gonna? I'm gonna. Because, how do you know I'm going to agree with you?
Because you throw. I don't know. You're going to agree with me. I think you're going to hurt me again.
Dude, here's what I really think. I think the WBC is nothing but amazing. I think we should keep doing that.
All right, guys, cool. Whatever.
No, but you know what? I do like it for that reason. I think you get more exposure for other players. I do agree with Nick on that point, though. Like, I feel like, even though our boy is hurt, and that's going to hurt. I think that's going to hurt us a little bit, a good deal, because now who's your leadoff? That's the thing. We're going to find out who's going to be our leadoff. And you have some ideas of who, like Tucker. I think he should be a leadoff, or maybe JP3, Jeremy Pena. But that's up for debate. Nonetheless, because Tucker was killing it the other day against the USA versus Venezuela game. Like he was great. And
my vote for King Tucker to be leadoff and Pena at the 2 spot.
Yeah, I think Pena could be in the 2 spot. Tucker could be the leadoff. Well, anyway, I like it just for that reason, because I feel like as far as like injuries are concerned, like you can also get injured during spring training. So I think it's about the same. The only difference here is that you're representing your country, fine. That's cool and dandy. It does bring more exposure, I believe. As far as I think it does bring more exposure. However, I think it's more about like you get to see. It's almost like an all-star game in a way, but yes, they're mixed in with guys that are good and some guys that are not so good or whatever. And you gotta get to see your players either shine or he kind of be a little mediocre, you know. And so that's the reason why, because I feel like you get to see a different side of your favorite players. So I
whatever.
No, my favorite part is just watching the fans are loud, man. Like
Mr.1st Down,
never
xenophobic? Question mark.
Especially like Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic game, like man, that was one of the best crowds, I think.
Thank you, Mr. Oh,
your alter ego. Your alter ego.
Mr. Turnover on Downs. Boy, are you kidding? That's been me the last 2 years. It's been great, let me tell you.
He's like his alter ego, like a Butters from South Park. His
hey guys,
what
was this? A Professor Chaos?
Professor Chaos. Oh, gee whiz, I love that show.
That show rules.
Never gets old.
Like no matter how
anti-PC it gets.
The show is like I grew up watching that show, and I totally should have back in 4th grade. Like, but still, it was like
I grew up on it.
Yeah, but you were like 98 when that show started, so nonetheless.
Good Lord.
I look good to me.
Why are you always tired? Are you 40? Now he's 98.
Rios is everything above 40.
Oh God.
Above. That's his starting age.
40 sure he was about 175 years old at this point.
Yeah, 40 and through question mark.
I noticed. I haven't heard it yet this show, but Rios hasn't talked about something about his ex-girlfriend yet. So.
Oh yeah, you haven't brought up anything yet. What gives, Rios?
Yeah, what gives? Are you waiting for somebody to say anything? Or like, okay, here you go, Rios. I fell down on the sidewalk and I skinned my knee real bad.
I thought he was going to say something about like, "Are you going to hurt me again?" And then just suddenly like that was like open cue right there for it.
Yeah, his eyes just go blank, and he's like, "Not again."
Having memories.
Not again.
Regular tear coming.
Why didn't you love me, Jan? He just just going belligerent, and I'll be like, no.
He's like crying in the background as we're talking about like people getting traded back and forth, like just like me.
Yeah, Carlos gets a text from me. Keep it rolling. Don't shut down the broadcast. This is important. Yeah,
keep rolling.
Keep it rolling. How does that make you feel, Rios? What she did to you?
I hate her, man. I hate her.
Remember all those hoodies you used to have, bro?
Oh man, don't even get started on the hoodies.
See, that's it. Got him.
Damn you.
Oh man, that doesn't stop either. You know,
I want my hoodies back.
Okay.
You're not getting it back, bro.
Yeah, no.
You're not. You're not getting them back.
Look, I'm married and I haven't seen my hoodies in years.
Yeah. Okay. My producer takes my hoodies. Right, honey?
Throw a shoe at him.
Power just goes off. Oh, Carlos is dead. I'll miss that man.
No, not really.
Not his mean jokes, but the other things.
I'm not mean. What are you talking about?
No, you're great.
See, I'm like I said, I'm
okay.
Hey, like,
whoa,
keep it.
Whoa.
Yeah, you want me to be up here?
No,
yes.
No, not again.
Are you in danger? Blink twice.
Yeah. Would you like to order a large pizza? Is that large pizza abusive? That's how you do it right there.
My producer's telling me that she's gonna take more of my hoodies.
Oh well.
You see that look? That's the look of the fear of God right there.
Yeah. But not the Texas one, honey. I need it.
Please.
Oh, he's muted. Look at him. He's muted. He's scared. Oh my God.
He's in danger.
Oh my God. He's in danger. I'm waiting for her arm to come out. Look at him. He's like, come here. I'm sorry.
See what happens when you mention the hoodies, y'all? See the hoodies, man. It's a hoodie power.
I'm just waiting for like a fist or a chunk of
I want a full transcript about what transpired when your mic was muted. I want a full transcript.
I don't think you do.
I'm like, I don't even know what that is when I'm reading it. Oh, he did it again. Oh no, she's come back for more.
My chancla.
You all right?
As soon as she enters the room, it's like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Dun, 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 dun.
Right? She needs to blend something.
She's got the chair. She's got the chair. Oh. Rios, I think you need to talk to Carlos about, Oh, God. Are those flip-flops?
Yeah, it's called a chancla. Yeah, we gotta culture you up a little bit, so we call it a chancla.
Okay, cool. Chocolate. Okay, she's throwing chocolate.
Yes, chocolate. Yes,
she's throwing chocolate at you.
Let's just say as a kid, that's the thing you feared the most as a in a Hispanic household.
Oh,
a chancla.
The shoe.
I don't know. My wife got really good with her flip flops. I bought her like the nice Croc ones. They're like really rubbery, and she's like, like you can hear it spin through the air before it hits you.
Yeah, my mom totally not athletic, but when she threw that damn chancla, man, it's just pinpoint accuracy.
It's better than Tom Brady.
Sam, what did you
hold
learn?
On. So my producer needs to blend something. Give me 1 second. That's why I'm putting it on mute.
Sam, what did you learn from this episode? Spanish people throw chocolate at each other.
Exactly. That's what you took from it, the chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Tomorrow morning, I love all the Spanish people. I was just saying, like, chocolate sounds a lot like chocolate.
Oh, man. So, yeah. So, obviously, that's how you feel about the WBC, bringing it back to full circle.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'm just saying so. Yeah, I understand it because I've seen that a lot lately. I've seen a lot of like different opinions about that, dude. Like some people are for it, some people are not, and that's why I was like, I just want to make sure see what y'all thought.
It seems like it's kind of like an unnecessary thing almost. Now, I hate saying it because obviously it's important to you guys. And a lot of
don't ever be afraid to speak your mind in front of us.
Okay, Carlos, you're a beautiful human being. Rios, get help.
You old man.
Yeah. You 98-year-old. Let's just keep making it progressively older. You 108-year-old.
How was the Civil War?
How big were the dinosaurs, Rios? Tell us.
Yeah, seriously. You rode one into battle.
Did Rios, did you take your kids to see the Star Wars? We went to take them to see the Star Wars.
That's a trap. Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, that's right. Back in my day, there was a piano player in the movie theater room.
They had subtitles there.
Yeah, slides that went across the screen. It was amazing. You knew exactly what was going on.
It was easy to follow.
Easy to follow.
Not like nowadays. Everything is out.
I'm like listening to my grandparents' old movies and everything. Oh, let's watch Band of Brothers again.
Oh, that's fun. Sorry, Rios. You just have to.
You're a very young, virile young man, Rios. Really? Yeah, I am.
I got something for y'all because y'all did this the last time. Let me see.
What did
the last time that we were on the show?
What?
I laughed so hard. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all a picture.
Are you gonna show me the soccer version of you? Because that's scary. Take care of my show, or else. I was like, whoa, bro.
Dude, that was intense. Like I thought that was I don't know. I didn't realize because we used to like take these types of pictures like all the time, and apparently like I couldn't stop laughing for a few like days after we shot that show because like it was so creative the way that you guys just like started roasting me on it. With the pictures, it was like what did Real said something that made me laugh. So it was like, "Bring me Thanos" or something like
that. I tell you what, I would have missed it too, because it was during that Dan Harris thing. Poppy goes, "Wait, Mr.1st Down, look, rewind it." And I was like, "Holy crap! Look at him! Whoever he's staring at with that ball is dead. Like they're no longer with us. That's it. He's killed them."
I can't even find it anymore.
Oh, shut up! It's your background on your computer.
It's a background picture.
Yeah. My girlfriend thinks it's hot.
My how do you call it? My producer thinks it's fine. Oh, there it is. I found it. All right,
when she's not throwing chocolate, she looks at this picture.
It's chocolate, bro.
Whatever. Same thing.
Close enough.
No, it's not.
Hold on. All right, I found it. Ready? Hold on. All right.
All right, go through your porn settings. Okay. No.
Hold on.
Wrong picture.
Now I can't find it. Wow. Okay.
All right. That's the girl I kidnapped and buried in the backyard. That's
all right.
There's a picture of Sam sleeping. He's so peaceful looking.
There it is.
No, look at him. Yeah, get him. Get him.
Look at intensity.
Look at him. Yeah. Cross me. You're going to bleed tonight, Holmes. That's what that is. You're going to bleed tonight.
When you see someone taking the last slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Last slice of what?
When you see someone taking the last.
Wait, you see somebody taking the last slice of pizza? Is that what you said? You put that back right now.
We're gonna edit this shit, right?
Where does this all go?
No, let's just start it here. This will be the whole show. Just
all right.
This ball is my family, bro. He's Vin Diesel. He's like, nobody stops family.
Family.
Yeah. Nobody takes the last slice of pizza.
All right, y'all. We're gonna end it here. This is done. I'll see you later. We gotta end this. This is ridiculous. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. All right, guys. This is the worst. I'll see you later. Bye.